Well, the warriors are getting ready to ride into the holy war, and Varanasi is getting ready for that epic battle. The Festival of Colors today looked only an extension, only a sideshow of the biggest celebration of democracy, with the city getting drenched in political colors. People chanting the name of their favorite candidates and rivals talking about a grand alliance to defeat Narendra Modi. Here's our special broadcast, Battleground Varanasi.
की हार्दिक इच्छा इस बार चुनाव के बारे में बोल रहा हूँ कि मोदी जी नमो नमो इस बार प्रधानमंत्री होना चाहिए, एक गरीब चाय बेचने वाला, रेल ट्रैक पे चाय बेचने वाला देश का प्रधानमंत्री होना चाहिए।
वो अंबानी के हवाई जहाज के अंदर घूमते हैं। मोदी जी के पास कई सारे हवाई जहाज और कई सारे हेलीकॉप्टर। मुख्यमंत्री था, चाहे 49 दिन का ही था तो मुख्यमंत्री।
Hello and welcome to this special broadcast on Headlines Today. The holy city of Varanasi has now become the citadel of political power in the country.
It all started with talk of the BJP's prime ministerial candidate Narendra Modi's hunt for a Lok Sabha seat. Varanasi was zeroed in on. But that upset the party's old guard, particularly this man, Murli Manohar Joshi, incumbent member of parliament from Varanasi. March 15th, Saturday, the most important weekend for the BJP. The party's Central Election Committee met the second time in less than a week to finalize a seat for its prime ministerial nominee. After hours of deliberation, the moment had arrived.
The word is out. It is Narendra Modi from Varanasi, Rajnath Singh from Lucknow, Murli Manohar Joshi from Kanpur, Kalraj Mishra from Deoria, Menka Gandhi at Pilibhit, Varun Gandhi at Sultanpur. These are some of the names that are trickling out.
1,000 kilometers away from Delhi, celebrations broke out in Varanasi. BJP workers were ecstatic. Sunday, a day later, the BJP contender had competition.
Big story at the moment, and you're hearing it first on Headlines Today. It's official now. Arvind Kejriwal is all set to take on Narendra Modi in Uttar Pradesh's Varanasi.
6 hours later, Arvind Kejriwal made it official. The holy city was heading towards a political war.
दोस्तों, पार्टी के अंदर मीटिंग हुई और पार्टी ने मुझे कहा कि आपको नरेंद्र मोदी जी के खिलाफ चुनाव लड़ना चाहिए। मैं जानता हूं कि ये बहुत बड़ी चुनौती है। मैं जानता हूं कि ये छोटी चुनौती नहीं है। हम यहाँ पे हार या जीत के लिए नहीं आए हैं। हम यहाँ पे संघर्ष करने के लिए आए हैं। मुझे ये चुनौती स्वीकार है।
Headlines Today decided to hit the streets of Varanasi to figure out how the city is reacting to these heated political developments.
बहुत अच्छा लगा सुन करके। बनारस के लोग बहुत ही प्रफुल्लित हैं और निश्चित तौर पर यहाँ पर सबकी जमानत जब्त होगी और बनारस से नरेंद्र मोदी बहुत बड़े बहुमत से यहाँ से विजयी होंगे। हम लोग भारत का प्रधानमंत्री बनारस से चाहते थे और नरेंद्र भाई मोदी बनारस के सबसे योग्य सांसद और भारत के सबसे योग्य प्रधानमंत्री होंगे। प्रधानमंत्री तो वो बन चुके हैं, हम लोगों ने तो मान लिया है उनको प्रधानमंत्री। अब तो औपचारिकताएं हैं ये।
We spoke to specific communities in Varanasi to gauge their mood and to see how they feel about their city becoming a political holy grail.
देखिए, कोई भी सरकार आई हो, किसी भी सरकार ने बुनकरों के लिए कुछ भी नहीं किया, जबकि ये इंडिया के लिए हमारे देश का हेरिटेज है। उसके बाद भी इसको इस तरह से देखा जाता है कि बस इसको थोड़ा सा इतना दे दो कि ये जिंदा रहे, मरने न पाए, ऐसा ही ख्याल रखा गया है।
Saris produced in Varanasi find their place across the world, but the life of the weavers in this business continues to remain pathetic. Varanasi has now got a new name called Narendra Modi, but these weavers say that years after years they have been cheated so much by politicians that they do not have any hope from any new face.
We then went to Varanasi's tourist delight, the Das Ashwamedh Ghat. The political mood there was obvious.
Welcome back to Battleground Banaras. Now we decided to get the view of the other side of the political divide, the Aam Aadmi Party. We caught up with the workers during the Holi festivities, and this is what they had to say.
The Modi supporter chose the Varanasi way to hit back. Back in Lucknow, an unusual political formation was taking shape. Led by the Congress, a call was made that all parties must unite to defeat Modi from Varanasi.
जो भी रीजनल पार्टी प्रोफेस करती है कि हम सेक्युलर हैं और हम कम्युनल फोर्सेस चल रहे हैं, तो उन्हें उनके सपोर्ट में आना चाहिए, अलायंस में आना चाहिए, प्री पोल डिक्लेरेशन होने चाहिए ताकि देश के जो मतदाता हैं उनका दिमाग साफ रहे और वो ये जानते रहें कि वो किस आउटफिट के लिए वोट कर रहे हैं, वो एक सेक्युलर आउटफिट के लिए कर रहे हैं कि कम्युनल आउटफिट के लिए.
While this has been one proposal which is still work in progress, the look, feel and colour of the holy city has turned completely political. We went to Madanpura Basti, a predominantly Muslim-dominated colony in Varanasi. Our objective was to understand what is going on inside the Muslim mind about the high-profile contest.
Narendra Modi carries an anti-Muslim image, and now that he is contesting from Varanasi, in this city, in fact in this district, 40% population are of the minorities. So will the minorities in fact support Narendra Modi and make him emerge victorious? I have with me some people from the Muslim community.
नरेंद्र मोदी की जो उनका जो इमेज है एक मुसलमान के लिए नॉर्मल व्यू में वो एक अच्छी इमेज नहीं है, क्योंकि जो 2002 में दंगे हुए उसमें मुसलमान पर काफ़ी बहुत ही अत्याचार हुआ.
ऐसा तो अगर एक मुस्लिम हिसाब से अगर देखेंगे तो अगर पूरा मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी अगर एक साइड वन साइडेड अगर वोट केजरीवाल को अगर देगी तो केजरीवाल यहाँ से जीत जाएंगे.
Well, the situation doesn't look very rosy for Narendra Modi as it is looking at the moment. What people are saying that there is a Namo wave in Varanasi because Muslims in Varanasi are at least 40%. Their vote bank is 40%, and they are still saying that the blot of Godhra continues to haunt Narendra Modi, and that is why they believe that in case and if Arvind Kejriwal challenges Narendra Modi in Varanasi, the Muslim community will be in fact supporting Arvind Kejriwal in this battle.
Varanasi's most famous Sankat Mochan temple the mood among people here was strongly tilted in favor of Modi, perhaps giving credence to speculation that this could very well be a one-way contest.
केजरीवाल कुछ नहीं हम लोग समझते हैं। नरेंद्र मोदी नमो नमो जिंदाबाद। उनको वो यहाँ से लड़ेंगे, वो पास होंगे, जीतेंगे, जीतेंगे।
बिना किसी शक और सवाल के नरेंद्र मोदी ही आएंगे।
बिना किसी शक और
यस।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल वो कंफ्यूज कर रहे हैं सर, कंफ्यूज कर रहे हैं और कुछ नहीं। हर हालत में मोदी को यहाँ से जीतना ही जीतना है। हाँ हाँ एकदम एकदम उनकी जीत पक्की है, यहाँ से उनको कोई नहीं हरा सकता है सर।
The voters here are saying that Kejriwal is trying to confuse the people, the voters here in Varanasi, because they say they have seen his governance, 49 days rule in Delhi, and it is just like a publicity stunt which he is trying to indulge into. And they say that it is Namo all the way, and Narendra Modi will be emerging victorious in this battle with Kejriwal.
Varanasi, land of ghats, land of deities, and now the political capital of 2014. With talk of an unusual grand alliance by the Samajwadi Party, BSP and Congress to stop the Modi juggernaut, would we also see unusual support for Arvind Kejriwal's candidature? Varanasi is well on its way to becoming the holy grail of Indian politics.